I couldn't just leave it as it is, you know. I'm sorry, got distracted. But I couldn't leave you all, so I came back. Just like Gandalf after fighting the Balrog. Sorry, you were banned? Or is it Paulo's jokes? What acrylic? And Mia, this page is done with Langua. I also like Ohuhu. Okay, how are my washed background? You know what? It's looking okay. Let's wash the rest of the background. You know what? You know what? Huh, huh, huh. Who wants to play? Wait, I think I already did it. I think this water brush actually had alcohol in it. Come on. Yes, it is alcohol. I have a water brush full of alcohol. I shouldn't be saying the word alcohol so much. Let's see if it works. I have no idea. It's improv. Hopefully it will like leave some patches or something. Did I do it for bokeh? Someone remembers? I wish I could. Oh, it's just practice, guys. When you see someone coloring and you think, "Oh, I wish I could color like this," ask them how long they've been coloring and how many hours a day do they dedicate to coloring. Because I've been coloring for many years, and for a year daily, exclusively a few hours a day. Mm. Okay, just wet everything with alcohol and hope it will work. Come on, blurry background makes sense. Make me happy. Bring me some joy. No, natural talent. I think natural talent, if there is any natural talent, plays maybe 10%. Because if you do have talent for something, like some people are really good at colors or at some medium or at some subject, and this talent gives them an impulse to pursue the chosen thing. But I think the rest is just practice. To take sabbatical for a year and just travel and color. You know what? You know what, Bianx? I had a moment in my life, in my 20s. I had two moments in my life when I had like purely creative jobs. So in my 20s, I quit my office job and became a freelance designer, freelance graphic designer. It was different time. The market was very different. Everything was very different. So I thought I would live this amazing life, you know, waking up with a glass of champagne, enjoying my work, working for myself. Never fell down into depression faster than these few months. We came all this way, but now comes the day to be farewell. Many places I've been, many sorrows I've seen, but I don't regret, no, I forget all who took that road with me. I don't like how this mushroom turned out. So when this road is now calling I don't. It's not about like dreams should stay dreams. It's a nice dream to have like that. Like, oh, when I will have all the time in the world, I would just do good, creative, productive things and be happy. It's a good mindset. But then, you know, sometimes like even you don't even have to like take a sabbatical, you know, you can take a long weekend and just dedicate it to coloring and then feel like you kind of burned out creatively after. Hi, Kay. And know where the road that takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes this day to bid you farewell. Maybe it's just a color. Also, guys, like I feel like coloring is great when it's when you do have time limits. Here, I said it. When you can color all day, probably first you will feel uninspired. Then you will feel forced. You will feel forced. It's like, oh, I have free time and I'm not coloring. Oh, I should be coloring. And then it will uninspire you even more. So let's just enjoy this little time pieces that we have to enjoy coloring. Look at you all, see the love that it's Speaking of tiny time frame, I have to go in like 15 minutes. At the floor, and I sing a sweet, sweet gently. Let's try to remove the lines with pencils. So it will help to choose the colors for the middle ground. Look at the world, and I know this it's turning. Thank you for joining, Paula. Have a great day. Don't work too hard. Damn, I forgot. I wanted to make them into bubbles, and I wanted to draw bubbles here. That's why I wanted a faded background. Why no one remember? Look, about the pencils. So, I honestly believe you can live your happy pencil life having a small set of Prismacolors. This is just 24 colors. Like, for the price of this, you could get a giant pack of, 120 from uh, like lower quality brand, but it's just not worth it. Like, those pencils and other pencils, they have nothing. They just share the same name, but essentially they're very different. So I would definitely I would definitely suggest going for the good ones instead of many ones. And you don't need many. You can blend them, and for my coloring needs, like 24 colors is enough. And I actually use them. Like, look at them. This one is small, but this one is even smaller. And it's just nice to have supplies that you like use, not just they don't just gather dust on your shelf like other pencils I have. Okay, guys, I think this is it for today because I have to go, and we done some kind of a background in the mushroom. This page is taking forever, but hopefully we will be there. They are excellent, right? I don't think some people like polychromos. I think it's a personal preference. I prefer Prisma. So thank you everyone for coming, and it was really nice to see you all. I missed you all. Hopefully, we will see each other on Wednesday. Bianx, I hope you enjoyed your first live experience. Okay, lovelies, got to go. Bye bye. Okay, share the live. Okay. Okay. Cable management moment. Okay, we have cables down. Okay. So, hello everyone. Do I have the plastic? I do. Then why not What should we do today? Let's do the mushroom. Dancing in a swirl of golden memories. I like how I said, "Oh, I will open the live channel," and then I never went live again in 2 weeks. But we're getting there. We will try to finish this page today, maybe. I don't know. I'll try. I'll try my best. Bom dia, Lucas and Gabriela. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sarah. I know it's pastel, just like you like. Me too, actually. I'm into light coloring lately. Light coloring isn't even a word. If it's not, we should invent it. How is everyone? How was your weekend? What did you do? Did you do anything fun? Because I didn't, so I'd like to hear some fun stories about weekends. Wait, the mushroom is on the foreground, so it has to be dark. Why am I doing it white? Let's darken it. I'm actually a little bit traumatized by my morning because I was recording a tutorial. Because I promised everyone Sarah, just a glass? Just a glass. I had a few. It was also the only highlight of my weekend. That sounds very sad. So I was recording a tutorial for the another pastel girl, because everyone was asking for the hair tutorial. While there are not many people, I'll share my failure. So I was doing this girl, right? And I did it like last month. I don't remember the colors or anything. And I was like, I can recreate it. So I'll just record how I recreate this girl. And everything was going fine until I was leaving acrylics to dry and decided to do a skin tone. Look at her. She just suffered a little bit of sunburn. So I have to record it again. Luckily, there is another page of the same girl. So this was my morning today. Yeah, no, but the best thing is that I took the marker and I was like, damn, this is not the right marker because I took the E30 and it was E10, I think, in the original. So or YR30, I'm not sure, but like I took the wrong one, right? And instead of, putting it down, I just like gave it another layer. I was like, yeah, let's just give it another layer and hope it works. Like, in what world would it work after like the first fail? I don't know. But it's okay. It was a quick tutorial. I just like spent half an hour recording it. It's okay. I really wanted to go live last night, but then I had some work to do, so I didn't. So that's why I'm late now. Although, hi Viangs! Oh my god, this is the first time. No way. Where are you from? Where do you live? Is it a good time zone for you? Welcome. Yeah, Mary, I thought it should be pink, right? Because there's like everything is green and then there are pink highlights. So it will be like pinkish, dark pinkish, dusty pinkish. Ah, you work. So are you working from home today or you're on a sick leave? I hope it's not a sick leave. Hey, so I'm your launch soundtrack. I know it's not for everyone, but I have launched the live channel where I will post my lives. I've just posted the first three, like of the first page from this book, but I will do more. Is it 2 p.m.? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But the beauty of this page that I haven't planned it at all, so I have no idea what will happen. Maybe it will be good, maybe it won't be good. And we're here to find out. R23 is too bright, so let's take something to kill the saturation of it. Hi, Smirna. Oh, thank you so much, girl. Oh, thank you. Oh, my phone is exploding now. How are you? How are things? I'm so sorry. I feel so disconnected from like the TikTok community. I had to take, a week off and I never like properly came back because I don't know, just a lot of things are happening. like Oi. I open it and then like I see a couple of videos and then I close it because it's just too much. Oops. But I hope I will be back soon. Like properly back. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you guys. You're all too sweet. Okay, let's do the mushroom. Mushroom. I just had this. Okay, here it is. The gray marker. I've realized there are a few markers that I've never used in my life. Like they are completely new. And I really want to use them, but I don't know on what page can I use this line. Except this one. All of those gray, earthy tones, never used them in my entire life. I don't even know how they are. Let's try them. No, okay. After we finish the mushroom, we can try them. Thank you so much. You're all too kind. Okay, now I have to remember that I'm putting white acrylic, so I can't touch it. And it needs to dry. If I accidentally smudge it with my hand, please remind me that I put acrylics there. Hmm. I matched the color. Never happens to me usually. I've been thinking I want to color a page from this book with just acrylics, just as a acrylic painting, what I mean? I don't know if I can do it, but at least I can try, and hope it works out. Like, I'm not a big fan of acrylics. I don't know. No, it's not. Let's phrase it this way. I really like alcohol markers. Like the feeling that it gives you, how they work. So I'm kind of not into acrylics that much compared to how much into alcohol markers I am. Hi, Cheryl, my love. How are you? How was your weekend? How are the boys? How's everything? Are you in the gym? How did you manage, Sarah? How do you resist? What's your secret? Do you use some special techniques? Because I was on a mission to finish, the workers book when this book came out, and I immediately switched, like, bam, bye bye workers. I still want to get back to them though, but now I want to do everything with this book. um, in snow, oh my god. But is it like dangerously snowy, or mm, because I know you have some like snowstorm warnings, or at least Sabrina had. Okay, let me. Oh, whoa, whoa, the chat is exploding. Tango said I'm on TikTok too. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Intimidation, everyone doing it. Yeah, I think it had such a successful launch that everyone is doing it now. But the beauty of it is that everyone is doing it differently. So I wouldn't worry about that. Yours will be incredible. Heading to the gym. Elise, thank you so much. Bianx, I love this book, but it was mostly like by accident how I started to cover it all. I don't know, like, because I started to go live a lot, and I just needed something that would like inspire me on the go. Like, when you open a page and it's not that hard, like you don't have to plan it, because the worker book has musical workers. It has a perfect balance of like different scenes, so you can find something for every mood. Yeah, it is. So the base is alcohol markers, and then there are acrylics. And I'm trying not to use pencils and just do everything with acrylics. But it's a learning curve for me, so from time to time I reach to the pencils as well. Hi, Jolene. Hello, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. But also, I was off TikTok, so I haven't seen many people. Please forgive me, I disappeared. I didn't mean to. Just life happens. Okay, this is a very enjoyable process of like doing tiny details with tiny acrylic markers, but it's so time consuming. Michaela, no, I haven't seen you, but maybe also. Okay, yeah, I see one of your. Hi, yo. Hello. What are you doing awake at this time? Sarah, how did it go? Did you enjoy it? I mean, I think it's a life-saving technique for some pages. Miguela, you are supposed to be super happy because I'm coloring this page with languos. Like, it's just a hoo and languos. I didn't touch any other brand. And I know you're ambassador. Okay, mushroom. Let's add some more highlights here. I have mixed feelings about them because for this kind of pages, like this one or the previous one that I colored with them, wait. This one, because this girl was also made with them. Like there's in the sofa, like for those kind of coloring, when you just like match the color and leave it there, and there is no complex lighting that you have to adjust. They were great. The problem start for me. The problem starts. The problems start when I want to adjust the lighting and like add a shadow or something. And this is what I like do a lot. And then they just don't work because they you can't go over them easily with the alcohol markers, and that's annoying. And I get frustrated, and I use them for the last color log that I released this weekend. And there is like in the video, there is literally a moment of me almost like crying. Like you can hear my frustration. Oh, you like shadow art? I don't have them. Like, because we don't have them here in Spain, so I never like bothered getting them. I think Beth has them. I don't know what she thinks about them. Hi, Elisa. No, Julian, yeah, you can go, but it's not the same effect as if you would go over jelly rolls like I'm about to do now, or ohuhu markers. Like they have more white um, in them. I think this is why, like because what they use, they stay lighter, so it's really hard to adjust like tiny tones. Hmm. Are you not blending the acrylics then? I don't. In this case, I didn't blend anything. Are you using a very light hand with the acrylics? I do. Yeah, I just try to put it like in a very small, tiny portions. Oh yeah. No, jelly rolls are not the competition of acrylic markers. I'm just saying that like for me, the most natural way is like you put it with jelly roll and then you go over, and I do the same with the Huhu acrylics, and it works. And with languages, but they are great. I can't complain. I did some. I was on a mission to learn to do paint by numbers, but like from my painting. Yeah. You can't go over the gel pens. Like I use them for highlights and like details that I don't go over. Julian, I like the Uhukus, like these ones. They are more liquid than languas, and for this, like I just match them with pen, and it's more like treating them like paints. But what I love about them is their saturation. They are really, really, really saturated. Oh, Elisa, I'm sorry I've missed you. I think I haven't seen you entering. Hello. But again, all of these are just like personal preferences. So please don't feel like you need to throw your acrylics if I said I didn't like them or something. How is the snow chaos in Germany? Are the schools closed? Sarah, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the effort you put into. I know it's not easy for you to stay alive. Adays, hi. I am doing okay. I'm sorry. Like now, my schedule is so chaotic that I can't do like 5 times per week. So I do three, but it's like a moving 3 days. Like you never know which days there will be. I hope it will stabilize. Stabilize. It will be more stable in the nearest future, hopefully. Oh no, poor baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. But could you get some kind of assistance over the phone or something? Or he's just like suffering there. This is so disturbing. Honestly, like here we have train problems, but the thing is, the train problems happen every year when it rains. The trains stop. Like no trains if it rains. Uh, and like people couldn't, there are people who depend on the trains. Like if you study somewhere or you don't drive for some reason, you have to go to work by train. And then because also like they are trying to get rid of the cars, in the city. So if you don't live in the city center, um, you're kind of tied to the trains. And then they just like trains just stop. Oh, Elisa, I hope you can get the help soon. So sorry, poor baby. It should be so stressful for you as well when you can't do anything. Oh, when kids are sick, it's the worst. Hello, Beth. Okay, are we satisfied with this mushroom? I'm not sure, but also I don't have the whole day to do mushrooms, so maybe I'll just move on. I'm sorry, guys, if I missed something in the chat because there were a lot of messages. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Steffi. Let's do the leaf now. Oh no, I have to. You know what? No, let's not do the leaf. Let's do this mushroom because this mushroom will be all like faded into the background. This is my big idea for it. And I really hope it works. So we will have to just find out. Sharon, there is nothing about talent. It's just practice, honestly. I was just making notes for our podcast episode about talent. So hopefully people will enjoy it. Hi, KJ. Thank you. Okay, let's fill the mushroom with some very pastely blue-gray color that we can find. Yeah, Julian, I canceled because it's just ridiculous. I really like the other platform a lot better. Like, it's so frustrating with TikTok. MG20. MG20. No, Lisa. Now, this week there is no podcast because we are switching to. Hi, Lisa. First of all, we are switching to this different schedule, like that, the one that we intended from the beginning. It will be twice a month. Because with our schedules, it's just not sustainable to commit to once a week. Um, like it seems just 1 hour episode, but there is a lot of work behind it, and we have to, meet and then edit and like all this. You were talking about color alongs then. When I said that no weekly color alongs, that I want to make color alongs twice a month. I would probably it will be very nice, but a very short period of time because probably I will just, you know, unalive myself after a few weeks. I try to commit to weekly videos, for the tube, and I couldn't because like any change in my schedule, anything, just like sends it all. Oh, Julian, I'll show you. This is the color along. Luckily, it's in this book. This is the color along that I recorded this weekend. Hopefully, you can see. So, and it's just 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours 20 minutes, I think. I just show like how to treat the light and shadow and how to shade without picking colors in advance, and the animals, like the acrylics over animals. Okay, back to the mushroom. Does it need dots? I think it needs dots. Let's do the dots mushroom. Big and small. I forgot to do the background here. What's happening with me? Yeah, Bianx. Yeah. I prefer that. Like, I mean, I can't stop people. Unfortunately, I can't switch off the super subs and all this. So there are people who still prefer this method. And I'm like, okay, it's just harder to track people, and I switched off the bot. So it's like everything gets complicated. Jenna, this is the Bloomfolk Foxglove Forest. I'm sorry, not the whole cover is visible, but it's the new Oda Agdam. I will post, KJ, I will post when I finish the page, I will just post um, all the parts of this page. Okay, now the hard part. It should be pink, but it shouldn't be pink. Is lavender fog feels right for this? Let's try this lavender. I think I've never used this marker. Look at this, it's brand new. Every day new discoveries. Where's the piece of paper I was using? Just a second, I'm searching for a piece of paper. It just disappeared. So we can look at this will have to do. Okay. No. No, it's too pink. I think it's too. Oh, maybe. Okay, we need another pink that is more dusty and less pinky. What is more dusty and less pinky than this? The Orchid Wisp. Let's hope Orchid Wisp is. Okay, this will do. The fun part will start when we will hide the lines of this mushroom, so he will like fade in the background. Do I want it to be transparent? Yeah, because this will be on the foreground. Okay. Let's add some texture to it and then let the fun begin. Because I hope Langwo has a lot of muddy acrylics that will allow me to. No, yeah, I also use the. I also use the code usually. It just when I search for the markers that I never use, like I just like to check out their names. Do you do 1 or 2 rounds of jelly rolls, Lisa? It depends on where and why. What like when you cover the lines, for example, it depends. Yes, if it doesn't cover with one, I just do another one. Also, I like to do Posca or white acrylics first. and then with Jelly Roll just like go over them. Hi Enzo, hello. Also, it depends on the book, Lisa. For example, on Burles or like other detailed heavy, I would just, because the objects are small, so I would just roll with jelly rolls. Roll with jelly rolls. If the objects are bigger, I would prefer to do acrylic layer. Isabella, this is the Agda's new, brand new book. Was released a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. The Bloomfolk for. Okay, let's cover the dots. Okay, this really annoys me. I will just find the. Which color did I use? Who knows? Who knows? I hope it was G41. But I'm not sure. And G41, where are you? G41. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Rob. No, and so I don't. I have a few favorites. It depends, but quite often, you know what? If you need a one marker to shade, you can just take B32, the B322, the old one. This one, you can shade everything with it. And if it's too dark, you can take the 340, which is like its brother, darker brother, and it will do the job. But it's like the easy answer to your question. For the detailed one, watch the Apple videos actually. Hi Mish, hello. How are you? Oh, I missed you guys. I haven't seen you all in so long. The second one is right. It's somewhere here. I was recording a tutorial with it. It's this one. Do you guys want a post of like my favorite shading markers? I wanted to do it for the workshop, and then I forgot. But I can just make a TikTok or Insta post, with markers that are great for shading. Okay. But like, do you understand what I mean? Markers for shading, right? Because markers for shading are the markers that have a lot of transparent ink, a lot of alcohol ink inside. So they kind of have the properties of a blender. These are Uhuhu crystal. These are Uhuhu. But also that are not saturated, like too saturated. So when you layer them, they don't completely kill the color underneath. So they stay transparent and they just slightly change the temperature and add a little bit of darkness to it. Darkness. Let's add some darkness. Oh, by the way, I'm finishing the Lord of the Rings. Oh, Crystal, these are custom stickers from a friend of mine, Lisa Scruffy Duck. She has done a godly job, honestly. She made them and she sells them like as pre-cut stickers that you can just, put on your markers, and you have both of the codes. Okay, it's time to remove the lines on this thing, and let's look at that. I have big hopes for those. Let's try this. Beth, don't look. I still didn't do your beautiful swatch chart. Mhm. 161. Where is my 161? 163. LC 99. Where's 161? Here. Okay, let's hope they do their magic. And now we need also dirty pinks. And dirty pinks. Dirty pinks, I think this one and this one. I think 95. I just cleaned my desk yesterday after the recording. The language chart, cozy coloring. Yeah, so this chart is not available. It's a custom made chart that I kind of. There was a girl who made it. Like it wasn't. It was bigger, and it didn't fit. The in the bag. And she didn't sell it. She was just bragging about it on socials. And I just bought the markers, so I just like slid in her DMs, and I said, "Can you please share it?" And she said, "Yes." No, I offered to buy it, and I said, "Can I buy it from you?" And she said, "No, I'm not selling it, but I can send you." So she sent me, and I kind of adjusted it, and I don't feel like I can share it with other people because it's hers. But our friend Beth here, who's a miracle worker with charts, she made her version with different color order that is better than this one. So when I have time, I will use Beth. Okay, I think I will use this color, and then I can just darken and add more saturation to them if I feel like it. But for now, this is not my normal technique, I'm not this kind of girl. Yeah, no, I have it on my to-do list. I have it printed. I just need to feel it. Oh, Beth Hex chart is the best. I couldn't live without it. Come on. This is the best chart in the world. No, it's too tiring for me to do this. I prefer quick solutions, like covering everything is white and then just figure out on the go. But matching colors, covering the lines like this, it's all new for me. But it's okay because I will learn something new, hopefully. Maybe I will learn that I'm just not the right person to do it. Isabella, these are Languo acrylics. Okay, almost close to what I had in mind. Let's take something. I think it is working out. The hoo I have no idea, Lisa. I haven't heard about it. Like I know they have different acrylics that have more. Have like 90 or 60 or something like that. But like it's a big set. But they were not advertising it in the coloring community. I just saw it in some painters groups. So I don't know. I need something darker. What can be darker than that? Oh, this one. Where are you? 62. Come here. DB 62. Okay, my languages are mixed. They're not organized according to the chart because someone was lazy, apparently. And oh, it's here. No, this is not the one. Okay, we can try. Which ones? Which do you have? The Lucas, the uhuhus, the big uhuhus. Because they have like the round tip, right? I hope if they have the same like color saturation as the direct ink brush ones, I want to get them for painting. Yeah, the black one. Yeah, these are the ones. I love how you understand me from from my very vague tips. Yeah, these are the ones that I'm talking about. You know what? Let's not play with fire. I wanted to offer to try language gel pens to finish this dishmushu, but no, it's going well. We don't need to destroy everything. We will take the jelly roll. Paula, hello. What are you doing so early? You know, my heart breaks when I see you at 5 a.m. Yeah, no, it's Monday. I knew. I knew. I like to start Monday by working night at Sunday night. So then I wake up with some work already done. And I wake up later, but I'm like, yeah, I have something done. I'm not like starting the week from zero. Which I know is not healthy and not a good way to live your life. But what can I do? Okay, this is going so slowly. I can't believe it. It takes me so much time. So much time. Paula, I know you stated that you're learning to color people. I wanted to show you something, the fail of today. Because you know I don't like people. That sounds bad. I like people. I don't like to color people. So I was recording a tutorial for the pastel hair. Michaela, marketing and design. I'm an art director. So I was recording this. Wait. So I was following this, and then I'm like, okay, while we are drawing the acrylics, let's take the let's take the skin tone. And I took the wrong marker, and instead of just like I don't know, maybe not doing the skin tone, I decided to give it another another layer of the same wrong marker. So yeah, she went to Brazil as we decided with Lucas. Um, Spent a week in Brazilian sun. Teaches coloring. Uh, yeah, imagine that full-time coloring teacher. No, but seriously, I have too many things going on. I need to reorganize my life, like seriously reorganize it. I guess I'm self-employed, so I work like on projects, and like I have semi-permanent job. Like it's permanent, but it's still like project work, so I don't have the benefits, of a stable job. And then I have freelance projects, and then I have books published. Then I manage the Discord server. Then I do Patreon. Like too many things happening at the same time. Okay, I think my background mushroom was a success. Can I buy a print of your completed physical work as Bambiangs? I don't think this is ethical way to distribute coloring pages. Let's add something to the background. First, let's finish the background and add something to the background. Open a coloring cafe, Lisa. I think I want to open a cafe. Well, not a cafe. I want to open a bar. This is my like dream. I'm saving. Who am I kidding? I'm not saving anything. But if I were saving, I would be saving for a bar. Like with pinchos. It's like Spanish, northern Spanish thing. They are like tiny tapas, and the idea is that you put like complex meals, like high cuisine, into form of a little. How do you call them? Pinchos. Canapé, canapes. I don't know. Uh, how do you do those little drops on the stem of the mushroom? This is just darker marker. What is happening? Why am I saying darker marker? Like, so you have a stem, right? Then you put a dark. Let's do one. Let's make one right now. So you have a stem, and then you make a dark dot on it. Maybe not as dark. Like let's. Okay, you have a dark dot on it, and then you just do a jelly roll, and you just like. Okay, I completely screwed it up. I shouldn't be. Oh, why? Why? But you know what? It's a good example. So you can see the dot being bigger. She's attached to her. Yeah, it took me a year almost, and I'm not done yet. So it's like when I will finish it. Yeah, now the mushroom has. It's okay. I can just always go back with the light markers and just kind of smudge it inside. It will look great when it dries. So, it just feels right to do them because everything is like dotted, so I'm repeating the same texture everywhere. Let's do. Oh, Michaela, I've never tried a color along. Uh, why am I looking at this chart while picking alcohol markers? Okay, we need to do something in the background, like more mushrooms, or more leaves and more mushrooms. What's your real name? And why Paul is calling you Michelle? Um. Okay, I got frozen because I'm searching for the right marker, and I'm not finding it. Let's try this, maybe. How this will work? No, this one is too green. Let's see. Mm. Oh, Billy! Oh, we have to. I'm sorry, my dwarf moment. I need to listen to the dwarf song. Oh yeah, let's try with this one. What can we? The road is now calling, and I must away. Do you know, guys, that I cry every time I hear this song? This and The Lonely Mountain. So I'm sorry for the sobbing sounds that you may find. Under cloud, beneath the stars, over snow on winter's morn, I turn at last to pass. I lead on, though where the road it takes me, I cannot tell. You're gonna buy a printer. It's time, Paula. I think you're coloring like 25 hours a day, more or less. So I think it will be, a justified purchase. Many sorrows I've seen, but I don't regret. Won't I forget all you took that road with me? Night is now falling, so where's this day? The road is now calling, and I must away. Through hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone. I really like how this color stays when it dries. To the sea, to these memories I will hold. With your blessing, I will go to turn at last to pass. Let me You do work? Oh my god. I thought your main occupation was coloring books. Aren't you a full-time coloring book artist? Because your last page says otherwise. That this is everything you do. It's insane, actually. Your last page. The green one is G. Well, this one G34. I bid you all a very fond farewell. What? The ginger girl is Sabrina. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because all of my ginger girls are Sabrinas. Sabrina promised to make to start making vlogs, and I'm waiting patiently, and she still hasn't started. Okay. Ooh, is Sabrina here or someone related to Sabrina? Because I can't check who's watching, but I have made something for her and I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I want to brag. This one. I'm sorry, I'm showing this one. This one. I'm improvising. I'm not sure if it will work or I will have to go over it, with something else. Okay, the middle ground will be a problem for Daria from another day. I hope Daria from the future doesn't kill me, for for doing this background. I'm not writing down the code because if I start focusing on writing the code, then I will color half mushroom in 2 hours and go back to work, And you will have very beautiful codes, but no mushroom. I need to have my chaotic coloring time. Let me switch this. No, this is no. We don't want to watch Hobbit. We want to listen to the Hobbit. There you go. No. Sorry, the Hobbit pause. Leave us standing upon the high. You know what I want to do? I'm not gonna try bouquet, but I want to try to smudge like some kind of circles in the background. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Like to make it like more watercolorish. But we'll have to wait. It's not gonna be a full bouquet. But I think if I like. Oops, no. This is the red color. This is the color. I couldn't just leave it as it is, I'm sorry, got distracted. But I couldn't leave you all, so I came back. Just like Gandalf after fighting the Balrog. Sorry, you were banned? Or is it Paolo's jokes? What acrylic? And Mia, this page is done with Langua. I also like Ohuhu. Okay, how are my washed background? You know what? It's looking okay. Let's wash the rest of the background. You know what? You know what? Huh, huh, huh. Huh, huh, huh. Who wants to play? Wait, I think I already did it. I think this water brush actually had alcohol in it. Come on. Yes, it is alcohol. I have a water brush full of alcohol. I shouldn't be saying the word alcohol so much. Let's see if it works. I have no idea. It's improv. Hopefully it will like leave some patches or something. Did I do it for bokeh? I hope someone remembers. I wish I could. Oh, it's just practice, guys. When you see someone coloring and you think, "Oh, I wish I could color like this," ask them how long they've been coloring and how many hours a day do they dedicate to coloring. Because I've been coloring for many years, and for a year daily, exclusively a few hours a day. Mm. Okay, I just wet everything with alcohol and hope it will work. Come on, blurry background makes sense. Make me happy. Bring me some joy. No, natural talent. I think natural talent, if there is any natural talent, plays maybe 10%. Because if you do have talent for something, like some people are really good at colors or at some medium or at some subject, and this talent gives them an impulse to pursue the chosen thing. But I think the rest is just practice. To take sabbatical for a year and just travel and color. You know what? Bianx? I had a moment in my life, in my 20s. I had two moments in my life when I had like purely creative jobs. So in my 20s, I quit my office job and became a freelance designer, freelance graphic designer. It was different time. The market was very different. Everything was very different. So I thought I would live this amazing life, waking up with a glass of champagne, enjoying my work, working for myself. Never fell down into depression faster than these few months. We came all this way, but now comes the day
Many places I've been, many sorrows I've seen, but I don't regret, nor I forget all the truth I wrote with me.
I don't like how this mushroom turned out.
So when this road is now calling
I don't. It's not about like dreams should stay dreams. It's a nice dream to have like that. Like, oh, when I will have all the time in the world, I would just do good, creative, productive things and be happy. It's a good mindset. But then sometimes like even you don't even have to like take a sabbatical. You can take a long weekend and just dedicate it to coloring, and then feel like you kind of burned out creatively after. Hi, Kay.
And know where the road that takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes this day to bid you farewell.
I don't know if it's just to color. Also, guys, like I feel like coloring is great when it's when you do have time limits. Here, I said it. When you can color all day, probably first you will feel uninspired. Then you will feel forced. You will feel forced. It's like, oh, I have free time and I'm not coloring. Oh, I should be coloring. And then it will uninspire you even more. So let's just enjoy this little time pieces that we have to enjoy coloring.
Look at you all, see the love that is
Speaking of tiny time frame, I have to go in like 15 minutes.
at the floor, and I sing it sweet, sweetly. Guitar gently.
Let's try to remove the lines
Nobody told
with pencils.
how to unfold your love.
So it will help to choose
Don't know
the colors for the middle ground.
how someone told you, paper and sold you. Look at the world, and I know this it's turning. One guitar gently.
Thank you for joining, Paula. Have a great day. Don't work too hard.
Still my guitar gently.
Damn, I forgot. I wanted to make them into bubbles, and I wanted to draw bubbles here. That's why I wanted a faded background. Why no one remember? Look, about the pencils. So, I honestly believe you can live your happy pencil life having a small set of Prismacolors. This is just 24 colors. Like, for the price of this, you could get a giant pack of 120 from like lower quality brand, but it's just not worth it. Like, those pencils and other pencils, they have nothing. They just share the same name, but essentially they're very different. So I would definitely afford. I would definitely suggest going for the good ones instead of many ones. And you don't need many. You can blend them, and for my coloring needs, like 24 colors is enough. And I actually use them. Like, look at them. This one is small, but this one is even smaller. And it's just nice to have supplies that you like use. Not just they don't just gather dust on your shelf like other pencils I have. Okay, guys, I think this is it for today because I have to go, and we done some kind of a background in the mushroom. This page is taking forever, but hopefully we will be there. They are excellent, right? I don't think some people like polychromos. I think it's a personal preference. I prefer Prisma. So thank you everyone for coming, and it was really nice to see you all and missed you all. Hopefully, we will see each other on Wednesday. Bianx, I hope you enjoyed your first live experience. Okay, lovelies, got to go. Bye bye.